Guys, the batteries in the Yoto minis have been recently recalled, and today in this video, I am going to show you how to disassemble them and replace the batteries with the one that Yoto sends you. It's actually a pretty easy process. First, we're going to use this blue included prying tool, which we're going to pry off the rubber footers here on the Yoto Player itself. Then we're going to remove these two screws using the included screwdriver. This is pretty straightforward to do here. Once those are removed, we are going to actually disassemble the player itself. So in order to do this, you're going to have to use that blue pry bar again. You're going to pry open the case, and then you're going to remove the front from the back of the unit. This is pretty easy. Just make sure not to pull too hard. You don't want to break anything there. All right. In the next step, we're going to have to remove two more screws. These ones are longer. They're located in these holes towards the center of the units on the left and right sides. And they're pretty easy to remove as well, again, just using the included screwdriver. That is everything that is holding the battery in besides the tension on the clips themselves. Now, the clips themselves, they may be glued in, so keep that in mind. The easiest way to remove these is to wiggle the wires to the left and the right very carefully. Don't do this too quickly. You don't want to yank the wires out, but just very carefully wiggle the wires left and right here. And the glue will come up if you pull hard enough pull consistently enough, I should say. Don't pull hard, just a little bit at a time, left and right, until everything loosens up, and then it will come out. And then once this is pulled out here on this particular three-prong unit, you're going to have to do the same thing with the two-prong wire as well, which you're going to see here. Don't pull out the speaker portion. You can see the speaker connects to a different wire. Don't pull that out. You're pulling out the other lead from the battery. And so this one, again, it may be glued in, might be a little tight. Again, just give it a wiggle left to right and it'll come out. Okay, and once it's out, we need to replace with the new battery. So the new battery comes out of the plastic here, and it's going to slide right in where the old battery originally came out of. With the case oriented downward, we're going to first slide in the 3-pin connector, and we're going to slide it in with the pin sides down. So the flat, like flush side is going to be what's up on this one, and that'll just snap in. And make sure that's in real tight by pushing that in with your fingers. Once that's in, you should be good to go with this first pin. Next, we're going to grab the second connector, and this one is going to plug in with the leads face up. So you can see there the wires are going to be facing up, and then we're just going to plug that right into the harness as well. It should snap in tightly with a snap. You might want to just kind of push it in with the screwdriver as well to get it in there if you have bigger fingers. But overall, that is all that you'll need to do there. Once the battery is back in place, we're going to go ahead and take those long screws, and we're going to put the long screws back through the where they came from, basically holding the battery in place in the Yoto player. And once that's tight, then we're going to do the second screw as well. The screwdriver that they provide is magnetic, so it does make this a lot easier, but you do need to be careful with these screws. And then the case will just snap back together real easily. After that, you're going to put the short screws in, and the short screws are also very easy to install. Make sure both screws are tight, and then once we're in there, I like to turn on the device now just to make sure that everything is working properly so that we don't actually take the rubber parts and put them over here again. Obviously here you can see that our device is turning on and it's working properly. I did notice it takes a little longer to load up, and I don't know if that's because we just changed the battery, but you can see here that everything is functioning as expected again. And after that, we're good. So all we need to do is take these rubber pads and put them over the footer area again. So I turned the device off, and then I'm going to go ahead and peel and stick these off back onto the underside here. Okay, and just like that, we are done. We'll put our silicone sleeve back on the Yoto player itself, and we are good to go. So I hope this video was helpful to you. If it was, please consider subscribing. Have a great day.